Yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be a hard one to listen to. I'm sure everyone has gone through it in some way, shape, or form. Um, but we're gonna do the best we can. And this might ruffle some feathers. Well, not ruffle feathers, because I don't know y'all, but most of y'all. But this is going to it might bring back some awful memories. Some of you, it's going to be one of those. Dag, I remember that time when, you know, it's crazy.
You're such a small fat. Oh,
Hygiene, folks. Oh boy, you smell that through the screen for Pete's sake. My God, my God. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. It's the Painful Excellence podcast, and that was painful. Very painful. We got in the building, Rod Neal. Love is the word. Queen. Jason, Mac of the South, my brother, John Pounds. Yeah, Stormy was cooking. I was there, I was listening, I was on my way home. D-Man Jr., my brother Woke, Combat Tool Bag in the building. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a pretty tough one. Woo! Man, oh man, oh man. So, hygiene explains a lot about a person. And some of us are in our 30s, 40s, some of us in our 50s. But Jeff Sparks, salute. You'd be surprised at the conversations you'll have when you talk amongst your peers. How many times y'all heard it ain't sports talk, salute? How many times y'all heard, hey man, sure to look good, but took her home and not good. How many times you heard a woman say, man, I couldn't get past that odor. But it's deeper than that. Let me tell y'all a story about someone I knew very well. Jared, what up? Queen, salute. There's a chick I used to be cool with, and she used to live upstairs from me back in the day. I guess she was cute, whatever. Honduran, spoke Spanish and all that shit. Stormy, salute, Sensei. And she was cool, out in the street, cool. I met her. I used to work at a plus size women's store called Ashley Stewart. I don't even know if it's still around. No, I think it is. And I met her there. This was back in the 90s. And we got cool. She dated a lot. She was a serial dater. King Corleone, man, how you feel, my brother? She was a serial dater. And it was wild. She was always like all over the place. You understand what I'm saying? She was like doing a lot, and at sometimes, when me and her got cool, when I felt it was my place, when she would, this is another thing, brothers, never forward information, especially to a woman, when it's not asked. I learned that early in life. And with her, when her and I got comfortable, she would ask me, yo, what do you think? I'm about to go out with this guy. What do you think? And the guy would be a train wreck. And I'd be like, well, I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. And I would tell her why. But at the end of the day, I say, you know what, you do what you want to do. One of those things. And 10 times out of 10, failure. But who am I? But one thing I learned about her was that she was addicted to chaos. Her day wasn't good until she had some kind of drama going on with her. Anna Cummins, salute. So me and her started hanging tight, and I would just go upstairs and just hang with her a little something. She used to smoke weed. I never smoked. That was not my thing. I used to drink a little bit. I used to, but I would just go upstairs just to chill. She had a daughter. And Andrew Gray, what up? She was a bit of a man. Hold your head, fam. Hold your head, fam. Just tune into the family and let us help you even out your day, man. Just hold your head, brother. Much love, man. Been praying for you most of the day, man. For real, for real. Blessings. So, I would I didn't want to sit in the crib. You know what I'm saying? So I would just go upstairs, she would cook or whatever. But one thing I noticed is that she couldn't keep house. And I'm not talking bad about her, but it was just something that I noticed. And it wasn't thank God, because I wouldn't be able to sit there. She didn't have like roaches everywhere and stuff like that. She was very disorganized. And her apartment was a direct reflection of how she kept her life. It was very, very chaotic. Things that would be simple to the average person, Omega Red, salute. Things that would be simple to the average person was a big old whoop-de-woo with her. Oh my God. I called him. And then he said he's gonna call me back. And then he didn't call me back. And I'm like, okay, he didn't call you back. I don't understand. But I kept that to me until she asked me, what should I do? Yo, let's go walk outside, man. Get Shorty dressed, your daughter, let's go walk. You said you was hungry, let's go walk. Let's go, to the chicken spot, get something to eat, come back, watch some movies. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you wait for dude to call. I mean, what are you doing? Everything was super duper. Ladies, you meet a guy, he said he's gonna call you Friday to set up something for Saturday, he's gonna call. Does that fuck up your Saturday? Or do you say, okay, he didn't call, let me go continue with my day? And if you fuck around and call Saturday morning, you might have plans. You know how it is. Depending on what his excuse was for not keeping his word. You understand? With her, it was the end of the world with everything. I'm like, whoa. But I noticed how she conducted herself. And let me tell you something. I'm going to tell y'all who this is. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I gotta show y'all this, y'all. Let me say this. Stop. Let me stop the music for a second. Let me stop. Now, you know what? I'm gonna let it rock. I hope y'all listening, because this is very important. I just got a text from the brother G5 Gabe. TWT, G5 Gabe. Hold on, let me text him. Man, this is what I love, man. This is what I love. Yeah, Idiot Sports Talk. G5 just sent me a text. And that's crazy, because I just thought about him this morning when I left. I was like, yo, I got to check my brother's channel. He just sent me a text from his YouTube studio. 1023. And he says to me, "We made it about an hour ago. Thanks for the support, bro. Well update at 1030 now." This warms my heart. See, right there. Right there. I'll show that to y'all. I don't know if y'all can see it. G5 Gate. It's at 130 now, y'all. And let me tell you, let me fix my camera now. It'll work itself out. Let me tell you why that warms my heart. Because when I tell you there's enough out here for everybody to get it. Hold on, y'all. I gotta fix my camera. I hate that. I hate it when it does this. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. I'll be right back. Damn, hold on. All right, that's better. Ratchet since 91, salute. Yup, 130. You know, I love helping people, man. And Josh, what up? I always said, I don't know how well I was gonna do this. And I got on here to support a movement. I like what 78, the general, did. And I said, I got to support this brother. And everybody that was along for the ride, I already told y'all, I'm going to support y'all. And we had some bumps in the road. You know, some people had a different vision on what the LDBC was supposed to be. And they went ahead and did their own thing. Some are successful. Some are not as. Some people, there go my brother G5 right there. And one thing I never understood was friction amongst brothers and sisters. I never understood that. And although that still exists, my brother Supreme Beast Boxing, this is another brother. One thing I didn't understand was the friction. So the people that left and separated themselves, that choose to talk negative about us, I just let them go ahead and talk, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Because down the road, when people hit me up and ask for my help, first of all, I'm honored. That's number one. And number two, I'm not gonna fail you. What you need me to do, if it's within my power, I will do it. You understand? And down the road, when the haters look back and they say, well, Drew or whoever, what have you done? Oh, you know how people count our pockets, they count our super chats. There's a whole video. And it says Blue Blood and his super chat trick. I was like, what? This dude put a PowerPoint out trying to count his pockets. And let me tell you, I sat through the video. It's 100% wrong. It is 100% wrong. But it was funny. The comments, everybody that we blocked and everybody was in that comment section. It was hilarious. I said, look at this shit. I've spoken to Blue Blood. He has shared how analytics work. I've spoken to a lot of people about analytics because it's hard to understand. And my point is, I want to help as many people as I can to achieve what I've achieved and beyond. So when the haters come and say, well, what are y'all doing? All y'all cared about is y'all super chats and y'all cash apps and y'all Venmos and y'all Zells and y'all PayPals. I say, hold on. Don't talk to me. Go talk to G5. Go talk to Cadillac Red. And there's other brothers that hit me up behind the scene that I'm going to be in the process of helping. And when every last one of them get monetized, you ask them, what did Drew do for you? I don't know. He put me on a show, put me up on an interview, did something. Because that's what I do. I don't charge no money for that shit. Who the fuck would I be to charge anybody money? You know why? Blue ain't charged me no money. He just taught me something. Fanon ain't charged me no money. He taught me something. And I know, things went separate, but I didn't make a bad break with him. We knocked heads about certain things, but it wasn't no fuck you. It wasn't like that. He went off and did his own thing. He had his issues. He got that worked out. He's doing fine. The man had a little hiccup, and he's over that now. But he's fine right now. Do I shit on him? No. You let other people tell it. No, the LDBC kicked him out. No, we did not. No, we did not. He had a little mental hiccup, and he's fine now. And you let people that are not involved in it, you let them tell it. It's a big old what to do. He did give me game. There was just certain things that he wanted to do that I refused to do, and that was it. That's it. So when G5 came along and he said, "Yo, could you do whatever?" and it wasn't like that much. I said, G5, whatever I can help you do, brother, I'm here. Now the brother's at 10:30. That's what's up. I did the same thing for Cadillac Red. He called me up, yo, what you cooking on this morning? I ain't got to go to work. I'm going to send you a link. Whatever I can do to help. That's all I want to do. Forget what I make a month. Forget that shit. When motherfuckers talk about me, I'd rather have an army of people say, nah, fuck you, Drew, help me. Southern T, same thing. What you need, bro? Jet, when Bill was on, he hit me behind the scenes. Yo, you can send me a link? No question. And I put him on. You ain't got to ask twice. That's what I do. Stormy B, man, the same thing. I was a little bit ahead of him. I said, nah, fuck that. And that was a relationship between me and Stormy that haters did not want. Believe me. I want everybody to shine. Because why? There's strength in numbers. All the people that talk shit about us, you notice that they always talking by themselves? And you ever looked in their chat? It's always under 40 people. And those 40 people are people we kicked out. Like kicked out of our chat and don't speak to anymore. And it's like, yo, this nigga talking shit about us. They don't know that this guy is a racist. Sitting up in this motherfucking chat with a wrench. Whoa, okay. That's why I say, family, you do not have to respond to everybody. I get tickled every time I see something pops up on my algorithm almost every day. You see my face there. I've been a clown. I've been a juice head. I'm on gear. Fake cop, all kinds of shit. Guess what? This morning, I had over 212 people in my live, maximum. And the niggas that talk about me, they don't even crack 50. And when they do crack 50, they talking about who? Us.
What?
I just had to do the Uncle Pickles real quick. And that's another thing. Thank you, 88 Sports Talk. Jay Grant, salute. He said Fat Man and Robin. See that? G5, over 250 subs in 48 hours. That's work right there. I point out statistics for a reason. Niggas be having 30,000 subs, 12,000 subs, 9,000 subs, go live. Can't get 20 people in a live stream. Doesn't make sense. I go on a half hour and I'm gonna give it to you real. Fanon is doing well. I haven't spoken to Fanon in a long time. He's doing well. He goes on my time at 9 a.m. I go on at 9:30. The times that I have not gone live, I know for a fact he'll have 400 people in his chat. I'll go live at the same time. I'll have about 150 to 200 while he has 400. So when the haters go live on top of us, guess what? It don't matter if they go live. You know why? Because we don't have the same audience. Does it make sense? You can go ahead live at any time. But I want to share this. I want to share this with y'all. The haters gotta find time to go live. Do you know why? Junior, me, 78, KQKC, huh? Trail, bullshitting on the Beltway. In between all of that, guess what? Champ Side comes on. And somewhere during the day, Ego will come on. And I mention those two brothers because they're not like LDBC or TWT. They're their own entity. And the people that fuck with them, a lot of them fuck with us. So they can pull up 3 different windows. Whatever they talking about, you have options. Then you got Blue Blood, and then BFTB. Then CC will come on. Then the ladies will come on. Queens of the Ring. Southern T's on. G5 is on. Stormy will come on. So they have to find a way to go live on top of all of that. They won't go live until like 11. Then Tay Jones, bat and clean up. So they're watching us like, God damn, I'm trying to find a way where I can get an audience. Nigga, just go. That's why I tell people, just go live. You might be talking about something that people want to hear. That's to say, go live, just go. And guess what? They just go. And nobody that fucks with us goes over there. So it don't matter. What do I always say, family? If people like, trust, and respect you, they're gonna fucks with you. That's it. That's it. I get proud when I look on my phone. Oh look, Uncle KQKC's on. 120 people in there. BFTB's on. 400 people in there. Trail. 840 people in there. Champ Side. 500 people in there. Ego. 500 people in there. Blue. 1,000 people in there. And all of us are going to get there. I remember when I only had 50 people. Then I cracked 100. Then I cracked 150. I'm still in awe. I'm like, shit. King Bonnie, salute. Night Train, salute. Thank you. And you know what? I still don't get it. I still don't get it. That's why I tell you, every time I have that chance, I'm like, I appreciate every last one of y'all. Which is why my brother Theo in the building, I'm like, yo, while we talk boxing or anything, and they talk about us, these men, that's another thing. And I'm going to say this in closing. All of those niggas are like over 50. Do you know that? The niggas talking about us? That is a sad state of affairs. Some of them niggas are grandparents. Is this what you teaching your kids, your grandkids, to get on here and troll? It's the fucking internet. There was one wild dude out here, and y'all don't say his name. Don't say his name. But he had a hiccup. And you know, this is the Painful Excellence podcast. Let's spill it, because I'm going to tie this into what we're doing here tonight. Hygiene explains a lot about a person. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. 133 people. He wasn't talking boxing today, y'all. You understand? We are making moves. Come on, man. Oh, well, I'm in the process of doing that. I'm going to ask the sister. Trust me. I'm in the process already, and I think I know exactly what show I'm going to do. I've been trying to pick a right one. Oh, I know Phenomenal Mexican. Hell yeah. And let me tell you this, man. Let me tell you this. There's this one dude whom I thought I had a good rapport with. And look, if you were here for that, if you know, you know. Like I said, when the LDBC first came about, we went through some growing pains. Some people had to weed themselves out. They had to weed themselves out. And I'm just going to give you the short version. This brother was dealing with a woman that I don't know what happened to her. She's not, well, she had something in her family happen. Because we used to follow each other on Instagram, and she put something in her story, something happened with someone in her family, and I haven't seen her since, and I hope she's okay. But this dude had one of those internet relationships with her. If you read between the lines, y'all. And one day, we used to have a group on Discord, and the young lady blew him up and put his pictures out. And I'm on the Discord scrolling one day, and I'm like, whoa, what is that? And on Discord, all you got to do is go to the page, and people can hear you. It's a phone conversation. I'm like, yo. And it was like, yeah, Drew, Village Brother, what up? Yeah, Drew. Yo, yeah, you see this? I'm like, chill, y'all. Chill. I don't even want to scroll up and look at that. But I saw the dude's face, and I said, hold on. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. And the dudes in there that are no longer around anymore, they didn't like him to begin with. They didn't like him to begin with. I didn't want to get involved in that. You see, I stay playing peacemaker. I'm not doing that shit anymore, by the way. If y'all knew how much beef I squashed behind the scenes, y'all be like, what? You wouldn't even know niggas was beefing. You wouldn't even know they were beefing. But somehow I'd hear it, and I'm like, hold on. Let me call this nigga. I got his phone number. Let me call this nigga. I got his phone. I got to smooth shit out because it's a misunderstanding. A lot of shit gets lost in translation in the chat. They'll say something. They'll think it's something else. And it's like, whoa, calm down. It wasn't that. So dude got caught. Shorty betrayed his trust because that's what happened. And I'm not talking bad. I'm just saying that's what happened. I don't know what the nature of the relationship was, but Shorty betrayed his trust, I guess, because it looked like a still shot of a video. So they were obviously doing something with each other, and she took a still shot and put it on the fucking Discord. I was on the Discord telling all the brothers, chill. Relax. Chill for a minute. Let's not do this. I was doing that. But the nigga that was involved with that didn't like him, he was amping up everybody, and I got off the Discord that night. I said, I can't fuck with this. This is about to get out of hand. The next day, right, I sent Duke an email. No, was it an email? No. I'm getting the two things confused. The email was before all of that. Because I almost fell out with this other nigga that was trying to amp, whatever. It's deep. But I hit up somebody else who was related to him. And by the time I hit him up to call him, this nigga closed his YouTube channel. This nigga closed his Facebook channel. This nigga closed his Instagram. And I said, yo, he had just got monetized here. He had made some contacts in the boxing industry. I think he had over 1,000 followers on Instagram. His Facebook was blown up, and then he closed it all down. So I hit up his relative, and I said, yo, what's going on? He said, yo, I don't know. He ain't answering his phone. And I'm like, all right, man. Duke's married with kids, man. And I'm like, fuck. Damn. So months go by. He pops back up on YouTube. I said, oh, good to see him back. I'm glad he's okay. And I'm listening to him explain his side. And I'm just listening. And then he got real dark on me as I'm listening. I'm like, and Kane, what up? And I almost typed, good to see you back. I almost did it until the nigga said, this is why I stopped fucking with the LDBC. Well, I don't think he said LDBC, but he was definitely talking about us. Because you know what he said? They took the word over of a white woman over their brother. And I had the phone in my hand. And I almost typed, you motherfucker. You know goddamn well that's not the truth. It was a handful of dudes. As a matter of fact, it was 3 dudes that didn't like you. It was 3. They ain't fucks with you. I was trying to hit him up to give him a heads up. Nigga said, we took, because the girl was a white woman. Now look, I ain't got nothing bad to say about her. That was not my situation. Here I am trying to squash shit. And I'm sitting there listening to this shit like, you motherfucker. We took the word of a white woman over you? No. Because that white woman ain't never did nothing to me. How about this? You behaved in a sexual manner with a white woman over your black wife.
Take that!
Don't fucking play yourself, nigga. Ain't no one told you to do that shit. Now I don't know what happened in this household. I heard some things, but I can't deny or confirm. I've never spoken to him behind the scenes, but when this shit was going on, I damn sure tried to reach out to him. Why? Because that's what I do. Hold your head, brother. Are you okay, brother? You all right, brother? No, what does he do? He takes it out on all of us. And then names his new channel with our name in it. So y'all know who I'm talking about. I ain't got to say the nigga name. But I was like, yo, what the fuck? Ain't no one did that shit. He did that. I don't know what happened when him and his wife passed that. I don't know. Like I said, I heard some things, but I don't know. But you see what I just told you? And there's a lot of shit that I'm leaving out, but it was all him. We took the words of a white woman over him. Nigga, you married with a kid or two or something. You committed adultery. Basically, you jacking off on videos with a white woman. Did we make you do that? No. And she put it out. We wouldn't have known about it if she didn't put it out. And I don't know what kind of situation they had. I'm not even talking bad about her because I didn't know her. But you putting yourself out there and 3 cats got wind of it, it was over for you. And I was trying to squash it. Before niggas put them on blast, I was on the Discord telling them, yo, chill, don't do that. I was telling them, yo, chill. But if y'all have heard it, y'all ever walked into a situation and niggas are just so turned, you're like, yo, could y'all chill for a minute? Y'all overreacting. Wait, whoa, hold on. You're gonna get yourself, oh, fine. And you just walk away and say, fuck it, y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do. And then niggas go to jail. You ever been in that situation? This is what it felt like. I'm on the Discord like, yo. I'm on Discord like, yo, chill. Yo, y'all chill. Wait, hold on, y'all. Wait, whoa. That's the brother. Wait. Nah, fuck that fuck nigga. He ain't no brother. Yo, fuck that fuck. I said, all right, chill. Yeah, okay, all right. And I got off the Discord. And I ain't never went back. Now to that group. And with the exception of one dude, none of them niggas are around anymore. Because through time, they did some stupid shit, which made us stop dealing with them. See? If y'all only knew, we went through a lot of growing pains. That nigga, we ain't do nothing to him. He did it to himself. They had goods on him. He couldn't defend it. You got to be careful out here. You understand? So that's me. I tried to help. I don't get on here. This is social media. You get on here to make friends. But some people, they want problems. Some people are just crazy. And I bet you if I got to know that brother, I would tell in two seconds what kind of person he was. There's a lot of people with character flaws, man. So when you meet somebody with hygiene, now watch how I tie this into tonight's topic. When you remember all of that, right? 88? Yup. You know who I'm talking about. And it's unfortunate. Because I thought he was cool. And then he did all that shit. I said, man, all right, man, fuck that nigga. I ain't got to talk to him. And I'm not squashing nothing else behind the scenes ever again. Niggas just gonna have to fight or something. I ain't, fuck that. I know who I am. I know what I've done. I know what I can do. I helped a few people get monetized. I did, whatever you need me to do, I'll do it. I've done it. There's several people Right now, they can say, yo, Drew helped out. And I'm not saying it to pop my collar. It's just what I do. Because people help me. The fuck? This is what this is about, right? Andrew 100. Don't think about it, just do it. People might gravitate towards you. Who knows? Just do it. I tell everybody, just do it, man. Don't think about it, do it. You know what I'm saying? You see somebody fucked up in the street with fucked up hygiene, it's not because they're crazy. Cop killer, salute. It's not because they're crazy. Well, it might be because they're crazy, but getting back to my homegirl, the girl I used to hang out with. 88, I remember that. Bro, they would go in there and start talking shit. I'm like, man, I don't want to be in that goddamn chat room. They talking about people that we're super cool with. They were in there talking about Ticket TV one night. This is before that situation happened. I said, what? And I just backed out. I said, I hope no one saw me in there. Because you know how shit can get. They be talking and you just there. Yo, you was talking about Ticket. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I was there, but I wasn't like participating. And then here come these niggas. Oh, you was ear hustling. You snitching? It turned into that kind of thing. I'm like, what the fuck? We in prison? Nigga, if I have something to say to somebody, I'm gonna fucking say it. If somebody has something to say about me, I fucking ignore it. 99% of the times, I ignore it. Like I said, I addressed one situation and I addressed two names. And I did it on live. It's called State of the Union. It's on my channel. And at your own leisure, you can go click on the video. Because I felt at that point I was being attacked and I had to defend it. All this other shit that motherfuckers decide they want to talk about, I don't give a fuck. Because these niggas don't know me. But the two brothers I thought were cool to have my phone number, they just went off on a rant. This nigga Blood had Blood Boxing I'm talking about. He had niggas on his panel talking shit about me. And I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck are you doing? That's how you get views? You allow niggas on there to talk about me? What the fuck? After we had 2-hour conversations about boxing and just life and everything, you allow niggas to get on there and talk shit about me? But then I found out some shit about him. I said, you know what? All right, it makes sense now. He's crazy. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know what I know. And it's not worth me getting on here. This is my response to Blood and for 9. No. Y'all don't know what I know. And it's not for me to put their personal shit out. And I'm telling you, personal shit. I've spoken to family members to some of these niggas. And they beg me not to say certain things. And I'm like, you ain't got to worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not like that. That's the only time I addressed it by name. And did they respond? No, because they know, come on, man, nigga, my feelings were hurt. I said, man, what the fuck? Y'all could have called me. What the fuck? And there was no problem. I just imagine somebody you think you cool with, and they have a whole panel and 14 niggas on there. No, there was literally like 8 niggas on there talking shit about me. I mean, talking shit in the chat. It was big time shit. I'm like, yo. And I wasn't even wrenched on that fucking channel. And I'm like, is this nigga worth the mother jealous that I had a viral moment that I didn't ask for? What the fuck? And I'm saying, wow, that's fucked up. I got in touch with Michael Nunn, put him on the phone with him. I did something about that. But you know, I'm making these connections, me and Trick Nolte, and I wanted to put this nigga on because he's a super fan. He likes talking to these older fellas. I wanted to really do that for him. And he just started acting like a dick. I'm like, yo, what the fuck did I... What? I call him, he ain't answering the phone. Then he does a stream. Told him he has some benign tumor in his head. He has headaches and he can't get any sleep. And he says, if anybody has any information about how to fix this, man, let me know because I can't live like this. It was on his channel. I text the nigga, you good, Unc? Yo, I so happen to have a doctor's appointment the next day. I said, I'm gonna ask my doctor about this exact thing. And I'm gonna call you later. He never fucking responded. A week later, he does a panel. Niggas talking shit about me. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay. Ricky Williams in the building. Okay. Y'all will never know the shit that I turned my back on around here. Y'all will never know. The shit that y'all don't see, the shit that y'all didn't see, y'all will never know. Y'all will never know. I'm on here legitimately trying to keep the peace. Trying to keep niggas from fighting. I'm not doing it no more. That shit is exhausting. It's just gonna be what it's gonna be. Andrew 100, you're absolutely right. That's why I left it alone. That nigga's crazy. He's crazy. He loves boxing and he knows his shit, but I don't know if he misses a pill. You gotta be kidding me. Then you help somebody, and then somebody else don't like the nigga you're helping, and then they throwing you shade. Man, I ain't got time for none of that shit, man. I help everybody, especially if you black. I mean, I don't discriminate, but I'm saying especially if you're black. I got a lot of leeway. But this is why, you know, when all else fails and niggas show their ass and they turn out to be real niggas, this is why it's like, you're the worst of the worst. I want to strangle you. Because, nigga, don't you know what we're trying to do here? Don't you know we're on the verge of something great here? Do you see the atmosphere? This shit in Dallas, and Jerry Jones. You see how the universe works? The media was just kicking Kyrie Irving's ass, and then Jerry Jones pops up at a goddamn Klan rally damn near when he was 14. See how the universe works? They dragged Kyrie for 2 fucking weeks in the media. Jerry Jones, it's like, Brett Favre, right? Got Stephen A. Snitch and Shaq and all these other motherfuckers talking crazy. LeBron get up there and say, hey, man, y'all ain't asked me shit about Jerry Jones. And although it's like pointless now, the man's a millionaire. What the fuck do you really want him to do? He can get up there tomorrow and say, you know what? I was young. If I didn't go, they'd have looked at me strange, and I gotta live there. So I just went. I'm sorry. What? What's he gonna do? Okay, this is what we want to do. We want to meet with Louis Farrakhan. We want him to adopt a black child. You know, build 3 schools, free R. Kelly, and give Kyrie Irving $1 million. Done. Now what? What the fuck do y'all want now? That's not gonna fix anything. Come on, man. All these real things happening, and some niggas mad in the fucking chat at each other over something stupid. Not doing it no more, man. Look, you could Google my name. You'll find 40 negative things before you get to my channel. I did it. I tried it already. It's fun. People talk. There's motherfuckers in the UK talking about me probably right now. I gave a super chat to Tunde and Fearon. They knew who I was. Spencer Fearon follows me. They knew who I was. You should have saw the chat after I did that. I did it on purpose. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's right, Kane. The truth always comes out. I don't have to respond to these loser ass niggas. I don't. I let it go. Come on, man. If they want to harbor ill will towards me, they ever want to harbor bad feelings towards me, knock yourself out. Because every bit of hate towards me nets me dividends. I get almost 100 subs a month. Almost like 80 to 100. And when brothers like Stormy and G5 and Cadillac Red and all these other brothers, when they say, yo, thank you, you helped me out, that warms my heart. G5 just hit me up with that text, and I feel great about that. Because that's what I wanted, and that's crazy, because I just thought about it when I ended my live and went to work. I said, man, I wonder how G5, I ain't checked his channel in a minute. You see? God won't be mocked. He's always watching me. So when these motherfuckers make live streams about me and talk shit about me, most times I ain't gotta say a word. Because when they have 30 motherfuckers defending the LDBC and defending me personally, and they say, oh, well, why are you fucking, what the fuck with Drew Titan, whatever? Yo, the nigga helped me get monetized, motherfucker. Trill Will lost his channel. Saw out another channel, and I told him, hold your head, stay on your purpose, and fuck these trolls. And in a year, he got monetized again. That's what we do here. Yeah. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here. Family, always remain on your purpose. If I'm talking about this microphone right here, I wouldn't have somebody come in and be like, yeah, man, you know the mic, but that Christmas tree in the back. Yeah. We're talking about this microphone. I don't want to talk about nothing else. Drew, you celebrate Christmas and that's a white man's. We're talking about this microphone. Fuck that. I don't want to talk about nothing else. We want to talk about this mic. JT Mo in the building. You understand, family? There she go, my future ex-wife, Tay Tay. Salute. See what I'm talking about? Thank you, Jared. It's distractions. I don't want to hear nothing else. Shut that shit up. If you don't want to talk about the topic, get the fuck out of here. That's what I'm saying. And you will find that these people that make time to sit up here online and talk shit about them, they have no love in their life. And they're not what they say. They walk around talking about they have a fighting channel, and all they doing is telling my other YouTubers that if you have a big old poster of Fedor Emelianenko and your title says The Return of the Last Emperor, and some Russians, like 500 Russians, flock over to an American channel to see what you're talking about, and you spent an hour talking about another YouTuber, they're gonna be like, what is this? What is this? Who is this? And you send them to the fucking YouTuber you're talking about. And God forbid that YouTuber's talking about Fedor. They're going to subscribe to him and fuck you. You just fucked yourself out of like 40 new subs, you idiot. Whenever there's a spike in my subs, I know somebody was talking about it. And eventually, a week later, it shows up in my algorithm. Drew Titan exposed. And I'm like, who is this nigga? 13 subs and got 500 views. Which means 500 people who don't like me or wanted to know about me hit him up, got a good chuckle, found me, came here and stayed. I swear that's the form. That's the math right there. I'm telling you. Yeah. Exactly, Stormy. These motherfuckers are so far in a sunken place, it's ridiculous. We got all this bullshit going on in the black community, and ain't nothing but niggas talking about a bunch of niggas. It's a sad state of affairs, and once again, all these niggas are over 50. Buddied up and crazy. I'm on my purpose. In this conversation, I'm glad G5 sent me that text that warms my fucking heart. Salute to him. This is why I do what I do. I didn't know it was going to get this big, but the more I did it and the more hate I got, because I didn't understand social media for a long time, but then I said, oh man, I got it. There's a lot of grown adolescent people, but you know what? You can monetize them. When I say monetize, every time I tell them, when you come in here, you wait 6 weeks, that means you were sub to me for 6 weeks. You netted me dividends, you fucking dummy. That motherfucker Richardson, I kicked him out of here. He probably sent 40 niggas over here just going off on talking about me. Then he showed up in Trill's chat. I shot his ass over there too. I said, nigga, what the fuck? The only reason why Black and CC ain't see is because they knew about what happened, but they don't watch the chat like how I watched it because he said something positive. I said, oh, no. No, and I was at work when I caught that. I said, I took my phone out of my pocket and I said, oh, no. I typed him a little message and said, nigga, you thought I was joking? You're done. Out of here. Teach, what up? We don't play those games. Fuck out of here, you insecure midget. So let me explain. Because this is all relevant, I promise you. People that are rattled in their brain, if they're sitting still, you might not see it. You can probably hear it sometimes when they talk. But in the event you end up at someone's house and it's always in disarray. Now, the young lady I used to hang out with, well, I say she's young, she's a little older than me, but her house was always unorganized. There was papers everywhere. There was clothes unfolded. Thank God she didn't have roaches. Bathroom was always junky. All right. There was dishes in the sink. But she was always trying to, like, when I go upstairs and sit down, it's like cluttery. I'm like, God damn. Where is the couch? And she was always washing dishes. Mike, what up? I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And I didn't like sitting in the crib, in her crib too long. I'm like, yo, let's go outside, man. Let's go walk around, man. What the fuck? And she was always doing too much. Her personal life. She was dating this guy, dating that guy. And it's like, you're doing so much. Moved to Atlanta. I went to go visit her. She only been in Atlanta for 2 months. I go visit her ass in Atlanta. The house in Atlanta was the house. How does she kept the house in the Bronx? And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So, eventually I had to leave her alone because she was also one of those people that every time she got a boyfriend that she was taking serious, she stopped answering her phone. My thing is this. I mean, I really wouldn't care. But you asked me to be your daughter's godfather. And now you can't answer the fucking phone. Me, tell the nigga your homeboy live downstairs. What I'm gonna do? Blow your spot? What spot is there to blow? What the fuck? And you know, eventually, she did that shit to me twice. So you know, eventually she did it again. I just stopped fucking with her after that. You know, eventually, you know. I mean, this was a long time ago. I moved. That's what happened. And she moved to ATL, came back to the Bronx, and it was a big old what to do. And she was always unorganized. So when you meet a person, her hygiene wasn't bad. She smoked a lot, though. I didn't like that. Her hygiene wasn't bad, but her surroundings was fucked up. But her home, her apartment was a direct reflection of how she kept her life. So when you see someone bad hygiene, that's not normal. It's not normal. I've seen motherfuckers with their teeth, it looks like collapsed fucking buildings in their mouth. And it's like, wait a minute. You work on a job, we got great benefits. You could go get that fixed next week. You choose to walk around with the barracuda mouth, with the fucking alien mouth, chasing Ripley around the goddamn. You really look like that? Man, I went and made a relief, man. When we say make a relief, that means, you know, they pull it in a bus and they change drivers. And there was this guy that used to work, he was an old timer. That motherfucker got out the bus. I said, hey man, how you doing? He said, all right. Fat dude. He got off the bus, and when I went to go sit in the seat, I like froze because that shit smelled like feet, ass, and onions. I said, what the fuck? No one's supposed to smell like that. He smelled like a homeless person. And when you work for transit, you gotta have a bag. You gotta have your Lysol. You gotta have your the little sweet sprays from Bed Bath and Beyond. You gotta have that. You gotta disinfect. You have to have it smelling sweet. You have to have your Clorox wipes. You gotta have Lysol. You gotta have your hand sanitizer. You gotta have that shit. And when normally when a driver pulls out the bus and you make the relief, he already done sanitize the area for you. So you could, but if you're in a rush, you could just hop in because this person's hygienic normally. This motherfucker, I said, oh shit. I had to spray down everything. I could not. What the fuck was that? What was that? You a grown ass man. I don't think I ever saw him with a haircut. He just didn't give a shit. He wasn't broke. He's an old timer. Motherfucker got like 30 years on the job. I know his run pays like at least 63 hours a week. 63 hours a week. The motherfucker's probably seeing 5 racks every paycheck. That shit is crazy. Why do you smell like that? You making 6 figures. I don't know what woman's putting up with that. And if she's putting up with that, that's bullshit. CB Sports TV, my brother, in the fucking building. Y'all ever worked with the chick and her wig is lopsided like my hat? She come into work, her shit like this. It's like, I know she gotta have mirrors in her crib. You understand? Get your shit in shape. Get your shit in order. Fix your hair hat. Come on now. Listen, if you work for the city, if you work for the state, if you got any kind of dental plans, let me tell you how important your dental hygiene is. Do you know you can get a gum disease that can affect your heart? If you go to a heart specialist and they don't ask you when's the last time you seen a dentist, don't use that doctor. You can get a gum infection and it could affect your bloodstream and fuck with your heart. 88, I think Kevin Durant has a form of alopecia or something. I think he got some shit going on with his head. So, that's, he has to see a dermatologist about that. I don't know. But again, the guy, he'll lose more money out of his pocket than most people make in a week. So I really don't think he gives a shit. You know what I'm saying? But I get frustrated when I see civil servants, city employees, state employees, federal employees with jacked up teeth. Listen, 5 years ago, I wore braces. I had some wisdom teeth grow in, and it pushed my front side of alignment. I said, nope. Before shit got out of hand, I went and saw a doctor. I went and saw a dentist, and I said, look, how old was I? I was like 39, 38, 39. I said, look, I ain't trying to be wearing braces for 4 years. He says, no, it's not like when you was a kid. Because, when I was a kid, motherfuckers had braces from the time we was in 5th grade to like 9th grade. That was entirely to the point where when they finally took them fuckers off, they look funny without it. Because I've seen them all my life. They was like, nope, technology's different. You can wear them for like 10 months. I wore braces for 10 months. And I wear a retainer when I go to bed at night. It's as simple as that. But the bottom line is, when the wisdom teeth came in and saw, I'm like, yo, why my fucking front's hurting? And then I went to the dentist and it was like, yo, your wisdom teeth are coming in and they're pushing your fronts out of alignment. I said, okay. So I had the wisdom teeth removed. And then I had to go get some braces. But I like smiling. Why the fuck does Teofimo Lopez's mouth look like that? He could get that fixed at any fucking time. What are you doing, dude? Dude, I had King Vonnie, I had 2 wisdom teeth on each. Bro, I ain't never been that high in my life. I left that fucker. I know there's a picture of me somewhere. My brother was laughing at me. He got me in the car just looking like. He said, nigga, you was in the back seat. I don't know what you was looking at. I said, I don't know. Shit was moving. Shit crazy. Teofimo Lopez's mouth, he looked like a Sharktacon. You remember the Sharktacons from Transformers? But wisdom teeth will come in and push your shit out of alignment. I said, no, can't have this. Because I give a shit. I like smiling. I give a shit. Some people just don't care. Yo, listen. I told Black this. Teofimo Lopez's mouth is so fucked up. If he bit into a hamburger, the shit would look like half the bat signal. Fuck you talking about? Fuck out of here. Sick of this shit. Anyway, hygiene. It's not only stink. And let me take time out to this is a part of hygiene right here. This is the Black Gentleman Grooming Company. This is their iron-free deodorant. Okay. This is Island Citrus. This is my favorite. Almost out of this. I got one more stick left. I literally just ordered 4 more sticks before I went live. Literally. Black business I support. He has a list of, matter of fact, he has an assortment of great things. I'm gonna put the blackgent.com. I'm gonna put this fucker right here in the chat. And y'all make sure it's the blackgent.com. Sponsored by the blackgent.com. I'm gonna do a commercial for yeah, you get the beard oils, right? Right, Queen? Yeah. I'm gonna do a commercial for Junior. I ain't gonna tell him. Y'all don't tell him. I'm gonna do a commercial for Junior. Yeah. Damn, Picasso. Yeah. Yeah, man. So when you're an adult, there's no reason for you to be walking around looking like, you know, you got kicked in the face by Chuck Norris, Van Damme, got DDT'd by Jake the Snake, put in a torture rack by Lex Luger, and a leg drop by Hulk Hogan. You shouldn't be walking around looking like that. All right, if your hygiene's fucked up, then your life is fucked up. Fellas, you ever met a good-looking chick and she took you home and her house was fucked up? You know what the funniest pictures on the internet I've ever seen? Chick in that tight dress with that tight body, and you look, it's like, yo, the bitch couldn't clean her room? What the fuck? Is she trolling? Oh, the cologne is dope. I like the oils. I ordered the oils too. I just dropped $50 on some deodorant. I'm committed. Word up. What prompted this show was we heard the general talk about the young lady he was working with. Said she looked good and everything, but he left her in the damn hotel room and she didn't know how to clean up after herself. He said this shit like a crime. Yo, Phenomenal Mexican is crazy. He said this shit look like a crime scene. And he showed, if y'all don't follow him on the gram, he did a video. These 304s is something crazy. Oh shit. Casa, what the hell you went through, brother? Whew. Damn. Glad you're okay. But see, things like that girl wasn't, I mean, she was young, but she was old enough to vote. She don't know how to clean up after herself. If she had a little accident, she had a little, you was on pain pills? Did you lose your CDL? Sheesh. Sorry that happened, bro. Not supposed to drive when you're on that stuff. Like, I remember when my coworker came to work. He was by the window before we signed in. And he mentioned he was on oh man, this nigga mentioned he was on Vicodin and he had the pills in his pocket. Dispatcher saw that shit. He came out, he says, yo, you can't drive with that. He says, no, I'm all right. I slept all night. He says, bro, I can't let you go out with that. He had Vicodin in his pocket. You know what I found out later? He said, Reed. I said, what? He said, you know, I did that shit on purpose, but I wanted to go home. What? He did that shit on purpose. He shook the pill and shit. I said, oh, you wanted to go home. So now he had to go home and then get a note from his doctor that he was okay to come back to work. His doctor said, don't come back to work until he finished that fucker. I said, when you gonna finish that fucker? He said, 5 days. That's how you work the system. I said, all right. Damn. He got a note, 5 days. I said, I wasn't ready to come back. Fuck that. I said, sheesh, that was gangster. Smart. Go home and hang with the family. I'm all right. I said, damn. Thug, super thug. Anyway, I don't recommend that shit. I wouldn't have did that. That was crazy. But that's another dude, 26 years on the job. He just don't give a fuck. Only got 9. So, oh, okay, Picasso. I did hear that. I did hear about that. So they got to eat that. So it's not only hygiene, it's how you keep yourself. Now, fellas, if you're working on Friday and you make a date for a woman on a Friday night, don't go home and just, say, yeah, I ain't worked too hard. I ain't sweat today. I'm just going to go change my clothes. No, nigga, let me explain something to you. Wash your ass. Red Fox had a whole album on it. It's called You Gotta Wash Your Ass. Get home and wash that ass, man. Don't do that. Do not do that. All right? Ladies, same thing. I don't care how much potpourri you shove up your butt cheeks, whatever it is y'all doing. All right? Wash your ass. All right, y'all, story time. Story time. I think I might have told this before. But, yeah, Picasso, I do remember that. Long time ago, I was at Bentley's. There used to be a club out here called Bentley's. Saturday night. And me and my boys, I used to hang with these two niggas. I had a what year was this? This was 1996. I had a 1986 Mercury Sable. It looked good, but that fucker broke down every 2 weeks, man. I needed a wheel and nine, but this was a week I had just got my taxes, so I had about $1,000. So I was balling. Had $1,000. Just got that motherfucker washed, right? So I went over to Bentley's. That same night, I bumped into Anthony Mason. That motherfucker was huge. Got a parking spot right on the block. I said, "Oh man!" So we hollering at girls and shit, right? So then this girl came out. No, I'm sorry. No, she did come out because we ain't had no fucking money, right? And I was bouncing at clubs in between and shit, and this girl came out. Girlfriends. Now there was no BBLs back then. This chick was all natural. She had a tiny little waist and a big old ridiculous. I mean, damn it. Brothers, y'all ever saw a chick and got an erection? She was fully clothed and it was wintertime. You ever looked at a chick and got hard? It was one of those. And I didn't even expect her to stop because we were just hollering at chicks passing by. It was just a game after a while. I was like, man, we just out and about because we didn't want to be on the block. And I had a car, full tank of gas, had a little bit of bullshit money. The plan was to hit up McDonald's on the way back, go back to the Bronx and, call it a night, right? Because by then it was like about 11. And for whatever reason, they were coming out. And I don't know what I said. I forgot what I said to her. I was like, hey, I was like, yo, mom, what up, yo? She was like, and she stopped. She's like, hey, big man. I was like, oh, what's up? And her two girlfriends start talking about two guys So we just talking, whatever. I said, all right, so, where y'all live? She said, yeah, I live on, she said, I live in the Bronx. Ding, 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 ding. I was like, oh, shit, I live in the Bronx. Where you at? I told her. She lived on the other side. She lived on the Grand Concourse, somewhere. I said, all right, so listen. I'll understand if you don't, but we heading back uptown. We could drop y'all off, Here come her girlfriends. Oh, y'all ain't no killers and nothing. I said, no, no killers, whatever. We just chilling, whatever. So, dropped them back to the Bronx, right? That was Saturday night. So I'm sitting there. We all sitting in the car, whatever. It was cold too. We sitting in the car playing music or whatever. And, Shorty was in the passenger seat and then she like sat on my lap. And they were in the back, goofing around with the chicks. We had a good time. We stopped at, come on, this was so hood, man. We stopped at a bodega. And of course, my two friends and the shorties, they smoke weed. So they went to a bodega somewhere and found some weed, whatever. They stood outside the car and they smoked. Me and shorties inside, whatever. We talked, whatever. I didn't kiss her. I knew better than that. But, I felt her up, whatever. So she said, listen, what you doing tomorrow? Tomorrow was Sunday. No, I'm lying. It was Saturday. Because Friday, I was in school at that time. And I came home and we were swinging to the Christmas break. But damn, it was like around this time. And she asked me what I was doing that Saturday night. I said, I'm not doing anything. And she wanted me to go with her. So where the fuck did we go? There was a bar in Harlem. And I met her out there. Right? We was chilling. She had on a nice dress, was kind of fitted with a leather coat, whatever. So, you know how it is. I called her during the day and we was sex talking each other, right? I said, yo, tonight I'm going to bash her head. Nah, for now I'm Mexican. She lived in the Bronx. I said, I'm gonna knock her head through the goddamn bedpost. I'm gonna destroy this. So I met her at this bar. Everything was cool, right? And go to the car, whatever. And while we driving, she takes my hand and puts it in her coat. So now I'm rubbing the boobs, right? So now, oh man. So she's grabbing my junk as I'm driving and shit. So we pulled into the hotel, right? Ran in there. Going there, I'm like, yo, So went to the fucking the desk. They had condoms for sale, so I bought like 2 of them shits. Went in there. I was gonna take her apart. Go into the fucking room. I like do a front flip out my clothes. I was ready. She says, "All right, back." So she went in, used the bathroom, right? Comes out the bathroom, right? Gets in the bed. So in the bed, now I do kiss her. As I'm kissing her, what the fuck is that smell? So I stop kissing her and I go down and I start sucking on her breast. I checked my pits first. I wanted to make sure it wasn't me. I was like, it's not me. It's not me. I'm like, uh-oh. So I'm trying to be romantic, but I'm trying to figure, yo, here's my right hand. You couldn't tell me that there wasn't like a dead rat somewhere. I said, I ain't smell that shit when we came in here. So I turn her around and I kiss her on her neck and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, this cannot, Shauna, what up? I said, this cannot be her. And I smelt it when she came out the bathroom. But I said, did she take the shit? She could, no, it didn't smell like she farted. I said, it's not this. This ain't it. Family, I moved the fucking blanket. Queen, I told the story. I know I did. I moved the blanket.
Now I'm really mad!
I'm behind this bitch, like laying sideways, right? I wanted to take my arms and just, with a sensual, rubbing of the neck, it almost turned into a yoke. I said, hold on 1 second. I jumped out the bed into the bathroom. The stench was in the bathroom. I'm standing looking at myself in the mirror like, there's no way. There's no way she smells like this. When I left the bathroom to get back in the bed, it got worse. She opens the damn covers and let me back in the bed. Now her body was banging. But there was no way. There was no way. I went from family, and only men, y'all can identify with this. I was so hard, I was leaking. If I had ran up in it, I'd have been squeezing off after like 2 or 3 strokes. That's how crazy her body was. Once I smelled that, I went, no, phenomenal Mexican, absolutely not. You bet not. You better not. You better not. If you run up in something that smells that bad, you deserve to die. I was thinking all kinds of shit. I said, did she do something to herself because she didn't want to do anything? But I said, why would she invite me out? I was thinking all kinds of crazy shit. Because, she paid for the drinks and everything. We had finger food and everything. I said, so now it went from I'm a smash to how do I get out of this? Now I'm still, how old was I? I was 21. 1996, I was 20 fucking one. So I'm like, how the fuck do I get out of see? Had that happen when I was 31, I'm like, yo, get dressed, get the fuck out. But here I am, 21, still trying to be civil. You see, this shit that I look back at now, I'm like, yeah, I would never put up with that shit. That's one of the situations where I should have said, no. Either you take a bottle of apple cider vinegar and I'm gonna turn your ass upside down and dump the whole fuck in there and shake your ass, because that's fucked up. You know what that is, y'all? That's poor diet. I'm not even kidding. That's her running around 3 a.m. Because come to find out, her and her girlfriends hung out every weekend. And when we came back uptown, remember I said we was gonna go to McDonald's? No, we ended up going to White Castle. And we fed her. Oh man, this is us every weekend. You know, we just go out, chill, we eat some food, whatever. You eating White Castles? That's why your insides is fucked up like that. That poor hygiene is because of bad diet. I'm dead serious. He said it'll be a beautiful death. So I'm thinking, I went from wanting to smash to like, how do I get out of this? I'm looking at the window like, I'm only on the second floor. I could just free fall it. Nah, but I sat down on the bed. I said, yo, I got something to tell you. What? I said, yo, doctor said, you know, after my accident, I'm lying my ass off to her. You know why? You know why I lied to her? Because she lied to me. She couldn't tell me that she had you can't not know that shit smell. Why are you doing that? Why you got me at my house? You know you smell like that. You can't not do that. Yep, exactly, Sean. The pH balance was fucked off. That's exactly what that is. She knew she smelled like that. That's ridiculous. That's irresponsible. You know what that is? You get in the car and you hear something rattling under the hood, and how do you fix it? You just turn the fucking music up. Huh? I don't hear nothing. The engine's about to lock. You ain't put oil in that fucking 2 years. Fellas, you don't run up in that, because she got something else going on in her insides, and you run up in that, and although I was strapped, there's some nasty niggas that'll run up in there, and whatever she got going on in there goes up in him, and when it goes up in the male, it turns into something else. Yes, men can get yeast infections. Do y'all know that? Look it up. Men can get yeast infections. I say it again. Men can get yeast infections. You run it up in some chick, and it's like, yo, I ain't got the herpes. I ain't got the no smoke. Yahweh, what up? I ain't got the herpes. What is this? So you got a yeast infection. How'd I get that? You ran into some chick with a yeast infection. I'm serious. Shit can transform once it gets inside you. This is what I'm talking about. But there was no way, if you smelled what I smelled, there was no way you could concentrate. If you could concentrate past that, there's something wrong with you. Fuck that. Fuck. Bitch got an onion. The fuck? I had to tell her, I said, yeah, you know, I had an accident, you know, playing football, and one of my testes is awkward, and, you know, it's just not working out for me. She said, oh, well, you know, oh my God, that's so bad. You need me to help you? And she offered to give me head. The room smelled fucked up. How the fuck do you smell like burnt garbage? I said, nah, let's just go. Got dressed, on the way out the door, get in the car. She turns to me, she says, you want to go to White Castle?
Shut up!
White Castles is why you're not getting any penis. Yeah, well, one of my boys had that issue. He died last year. He had that issue. He had to use special soap. He had to use special soap because when we would play ball in the summer, I ain't never smelled nothing like that. But after we played ball, he would go straight home and he'd wash and he'd come back outside, and you wouldn't smell it. It was only when he sweat a lot. Now, yeah, you're right, Shauna, but that's why dudes go to the doctor, because when you have that, you know when your junk ain't right. You're like, oh, what is this? And you know when you've been fucking around. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, I could not handle that. That was just out of this world. I've never smelled nothing like that ever again. Ever. If I couldn't describe it to you. And then we sitting in the car, and you know, she was very like cool about it. She said, don't worry, I ain't gonna tell my friends what. I didn't give a fuck. Because I promise you, that night was the last night I saw her. I spoke to her a few times. I told her school was starting, and I was moving. I told my boys, I was like, yo, man, you fucked up? I was like, yo, nah. What happened? And I told them that story. Guess what, y'all? Y'all want to know how fucked up girls are? I told you it was 3 of them and 3 of us, right? My boys ended up getting with her friends. They told her friends. Her friends told me, we knew it. We could have told you, but it was none of our business. You ain't the first one to say that. A couple of other niggas just pinched their nose and went in. We don't know how. We be telling her, you got something going on. You need to go to the doctor. So she got a dope body and a fat old ass and a tiny waist, but she had problems. You see? The bitches in the backseat, they knew the whole time. I didn't see her that night, but you know, I didn't take her pants off. It was the next night. Fuck. Exactly. They but I understand it wasn't for them to tell. What were they gonna tell me? I mean, yo, salute. What were they gonna tell me? Yo, my homegirl pussy stink. I'd be like, whoa, that's your friend? They ain't say shit. Yeah, Queen, I've been around brothers like that too. They, you know, this one nigga had a rotten tooth in the back. He was like, bro, that shit is knocking your breath out of order. What the fuck? Get that tooth removed, nigga. What are you walking around? It don't hurt. I don't care. You hurt my feelings. You hurt my heart. God damn. Exactly, Queen. They'd have just called her haters. We'd have just called her a hater. I'd have been like, yo, look. One girl is fat. The other girl is super skinny. I got the best looking friend. If they just whiffs it in my ear, yo, her pussy stink, I'd be like, yo, y'all just jealous of this chick. We wasn't using the term hater back then. We just said jealous. But I found out I didn't smash. Ain't that some shit? Yeah, Anthony, she needs to drink some water. She needs to do a colonic. She needs to go on a plant-based diet and an exercise plan. And she needed some vital nutrients. All right. She needed some blood work done. And she needed to stay off of red meat, because that I have never smelled. I'm like, did she take a shit? I'm like, that's not shit. I said, what is that? Shit smelled like fucking rubber and grapefruit. I was like, what the oh my God, man. Ricky said cranberry juice. Yeah, she need all that shit. Hen dog, what up? Yeah, man, bang that bag, son. Try and bang it straight for 3 minutes and tell me how you feel. She needed to jump in a fucking pool of peroxide and just start fucking twerking. Or I'm sorry, back then, doodle brown. She needed to jump in a tub of peroxide and just start doodle browning in that shit and just Man, listen. And, you know, that was bad. And everybody got a story like that. I see what y'all putting in the chat. Everyone got a story like that. But how a person keeps himself, when 78 told that story, I was sitting there thinking, not only about my situation that happened, I just shared with y'all, but there've been a couple of times where I've gone to someone's house and I've looked at how they kept their house, and I'm like, oh, now it makes sense why this motherfucker disorganized. You know what I'm saying? Now it makes sense. The girl that 78 was talking about, I bet you if you looked at her crib, she kept her crib just how she kept that hotel room. And she wasn't in there but what, a day, he said? You know what I'm saying? She walking around like a child. That is frustrating to be damned, man. Nah, D-man, she need to drink bleach. That shit is fucked up. Tells a lot about a person. Ladies, that ever happened to you? You about to get your ram on? And you're like, wait a minute. That better not be that nigga ball smelling like that. Now look, Mansa Musa, my brother, salute. Rashad, what up? Now look, there have been times where you just can't wait, and it's like, I ain't got time to go home. I'm meeting shorty at the spot. You speed over to the spot. You go into the short stay. You know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all all been there. You go to the spot, but, you know, brothers, listen. You know you've been out and about all day. All right? I don't care if it's summertime, or I don't care if it's winter and you ain't busting no sweat. If you was out your house more than an hour and you've been running around doing what you do, as soon as you meet shorty, if you're not going from your crib to the spot, if you was running errands for a couple of hours and you meet at the spot, get undressed and say, yo, let me go wash up real quick. She'll respect that because that means you're conscious. Get in there and, you know, get those dingleberries out your ass. Let me say this, fellas. When you going out, right? So, and I know 78 mentioned this. It bears repeating. As an adult male, I'm not talking about when you're running errands and shit like that. You know how, for the most part, y'all have children. You know how you used to pack a baby bag for your baby? What did you put in that baby bag? Diapers, wipes, formula, you know, a nail clipper, whatever the fuck you needed for the baby. I forgot. I haven't had one of those in a while. But they got flushable wipes. You can take it out the pack and put it inside of a fancy little pack. I got one. I should have brought it out. And, you know, you can unzip it and that's what you wipe your ass with if you got to go number 2 somewhere. You keep Clorox wipes. You never know when you just can't. Come on, man. This is happening to every adult. You fall from your crib and you get the bubble guts. And it's like, oh my God, you're panicking. Like, yo, I'm about to drop one here. And then you find a spot, you go in there, you don't trust the bathroom. What do you have though? You got your little adult bag. You got a little can of Lysol. You got 2 packs. You got the pack with the wipes in it, and then you got the pack with the Clorox wipes in it. You wipe down that seat, you drop your douche, you keep it moving. You got your wipes, you got to get up in there and get everything out. I got some wipes that smells like melons. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, you know. Did what fill the room? That chick's odor? Yes, it filled the bathroom, filled the whole room. It was ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have your hygiene. You know, I keep a small bottle. Now check this out, y'all. Y'all know the Muslim oils? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know the Muslim oils, right? The little $5 bottle. I keep it in my man bag. I got a nice stylish one too. You know, it looks like a cowboy's bag. You know, you put it over your shoulder, 2 pockets here, 2 pockets in the back, and matches a vest. It matches this hat, as a matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? You can keep a pen in there, you know, something to write with, you know, all kinds of stuff, but it's really your hygiene stuff. It's more stylish than wearing a goddamn man purse around your waist. I only wear that shit when I'm jogging. It's for athletics. I don't go out and chill with it. You know what I'm saying? But they got stylish stuff that you can put in the back. These are things you need, especially when you get older. Look, your bowels, y'all should be pooping at least 2 to 3 times a day. I'm being serious. Go in the bathroom, take it. You know, when we was younger, we had a thing about taking a shit in public bathrooms. Yo, I don't give a fuck no more. I don't care. I don't care. Get out my way. What did Ghostface say? Hop fences, jump over benches. When you see me coming, get the fuck out the entrance. If I gotta go, I'm gonna go. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. When you was younger, you be like, oh my God, I gotta sneak. Nope. Better get that out your guts. Fuck out of here. That's right, cop killer. You gotta wash your ass. Have those wipes with you. Have that, you know, you got all that stuff with you. Keep it with you, man. You feel like a new person. And keep your little, you know, they got those little sprays that they sell at Bed Bath & Beyond. Those are also your friends. Because you go into a bathroom that smells fucked up and you leave and you make the bathroom smell better. 2 little spritz of that shit, shit's is strong. People come in like, oh shit, this shit smell good. Yeah, gotcha. That's right, Queen. Get it out. Yeah, that's right. Andrew 100, he knows the song. Downshifting on them like I got gears on me. Besides that, I got about 5 years on me. Scared to death, running like I got bears on me. My Timbs start feeling like they knocked airs on me. Jada killed it. He said, my Timbs start feeling like they knocked airs on me. I was like, oh my God. Jada's that guy. Yeah, man. That's hygiene, man. Take care of it. You know what I'm saying? Those melon adult flushable wipes, those are your friends. Get them out here and Stop and Shop. They're in the wipe section with the babies, the baby section. Yup. You know what I'm saying? I mean, toilet paper is good, man, but when you use those wipes, get everything out of there, and you feel confident. You leave there, you leave the John, and you're smelling better. You know what I'm saying? You got those little Muslim oils. They up their game because they're like roll-ons now. Before, back in the 90s, you used to have to put your finger over the tip and dip it, and you have it on your finger, and you go, you know, or put it on the side of your thigh or whatever. Now they got the roll-on. You can just roll it. You know, roll it by the crack, whatever. You smell good. Mark Wunderlich in the building. Yeah, you come out here, Kane. He said, come out feeling 10 pounds lighter. Yeah, man. Yeah, people appreciate it. People appreciate it, man. That girl violated. I wanted to like strangle her. I don't care if I never saw her again after that. I just said, yeah, I'm going to school. You know, I got shit to do. I might be moving. Completely just, that was just fucked up. There's no way you ain't smell that. You see people like that, you know. I know it can be confusing sometimes. Sometimes you see a person, they appear to have it together. You go to their crib, and their crib be in disarray. They're like a fucking Hurricane Katrina came through their crib specifically for them. But bad hygiene is a no-no. And at our age, bad hygiene is just a person that doesn't give a fuck about themselves. If you see someone with jacked up teeth, that means they don't really give a shit about themselves. I mean, listen, if they don't have insurance, that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? They don't have insurance, that's one thing. Okay. I understand. If you got insurance, don't do that shit to yourself. Get your shit checked out. You shouldn't be, out and about looking crazy in the street, looking with a raggedy mouth. You know what I'm saying? Stinking. If they don't respect themselves, you expect them to respect you? I don't want to hang with you if you smell bad, because you could be smelling bad and all fucked up. People gonna look at me like, yo, you hang with him or her? No. What does it say about you if you hang around a motherfucker that stink all the time? What does it say about you? The older you get, the less fucks you should give. So when you tell someone that they stink, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You pull them to the side, but like, yo, look, I don't know if anyone's told you, but your breath or your armpits or your boobies or your, when you sit down and spread your legs, something's happening. I'm not going to laugh about it behind your back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you. All right? And you can do what you want with it. But I'm giving you this gem because you need to hear it. If they don't change it, that means they don't give a fuck about themselves. Fuck that. That's some bullshit. Yeah, no doubt, Kick Bonnie. I'm about to get up out of here. Man, salute to y'all. Venmo, Zelle, Cash App, whatever. This is a slow cook, man, but I love it here, man. I need this, because boxing gets us frustrated. But I'll be back tomorrow. Art Hosh is going to be on tomorrow, and Stormy going to be on tomorrow morning. We're going to cook. You know what I mean? We'll be back here on Monday. You know what I mean? I got a lot to talk about. And I'm going to start visiting these lounge spots. I want to make sure this COVID thing was under control. I was going to do it this year, but now 2022 is over. So I'm going to start doing these lounge spots. And I got a clip of when I was at the Blue Note. Samara Joy, that young lady. I'm gonna put up a short of it. That young lady looks like she's 12 years old, and the voice coming out of her, I swear to God, she's been here before, because that's an OG voice that she has. I'm like, whoa. And she grew up in the Bronx, and she looks like a baby. When I took that picture with her, I just wanted to pinch her cheeks. I said, oh my God, you're adorable. You're a baby. And she sings like my grandma. And I'm like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? But we'll start, visiting these lounges. And if I feel it, I don't know. Maybe, I'll be out on a Monday and I'll go live from a lounge spot. You know what I mean? And for those of you that don't live in New York, what I'll do is I'll go to visit different areas and different bars and stuff. So when you do visit, it won't break your wallet in half. I'll rate the neighborhoods, how safe they are. I'll tell you where to stay the fuck out of. You know what I mean? I'll give you an honest rating. And but what y'all need to do is when y'all come to New York, you're gonna go visit the Hip Hop Bistro. That's owned by some friends of mine. And it's soon gonna be a landmark. You know what I mean? It's a hip hop themed restaurant. It's in the Bronx. Man, I'm so proud of my brothers, man. Tay said, don't go to the shadow. Nah. I ain't been that way in over damn near 25 years. We found out Tay was down there with a V-neck, bouncing with her boobies. Nah, Shona. Hunts Point ain't what it used to be. Hunts Point is not what it used to be. They done built that up. There's buildings over there now. See Hunts Point, y'all? Real quick, Hunts Point is where the prostitutes used to hang out. There was a documentary on HBO. I think it's on YouTube. It's called Hookers at the Point. And now that area is not like that anymore. How you know it's Longfellow Avenue? What you know about that? I got questions for you now. Yeah, but seriously, it's not like that no more. They done built it up. It was an industrial area. There's a lot of factories around there, so there used to be hoes around there, you know, selling their ass. But now they built new real estate over there. There's buildings over there now. It's residential, so they done chased them bitches out of there. I drove through there in the daytime one day, and I was, because there was an accident on Bruckner, and I went through Hunts Point, and I'm like, where the fuck these buildings came from? They couldn't work there anymore if they tried. It's different. It's different. The Bronx is gentrified, but it's all good. Yeah, Hen Dog, I'm gonna find some good lounges so like when cats come visit, you know, you won't break your wallet. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it. I'm gonna video all the spots. You know what I'm saying? You know, raised papayas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like to eat hot dogs. I don't eat that shit no more. 500 milligrams of sodium in a fucking hot dog. Yeah, you want to die. Not me. I'm good. But salute to y'all, man. I'll see y'all in the morning. Much love and appreciation. Wash your ass. Dead ass. Don't be like this. This was me. This was me in that room. I was like, what the fuck? Strangle that bitch, man. But salute to y'all. And should you run up in some stink box?
Bullshit.
All right, Godfather. Yo, salute to y'all. See y'all in the AM, man. Catch y'all on the rebound.
We'll be right back.